There's this misconception that when a Canadian or a permanent resident in Canada invites someone on a visit to Canada and the visitor refuses to return to their home country, then it affects the Canadian permanent resident or citizen. Okay, so that is not correct. When, for example, I, as a permanent resident or Canadian citizen, invite anyone, friend, family, whoever, to visit me in Canada, and the person, my guest, the visitor, refuses for any reason to return to their home country and then chooses to settle in Canada, find their own pathway to stay in Canada, or even if they don't find any pathway and they live in the country illegally, it does not affect me, the inviter, or whoever the inviter, the host is. It doesn't affect you. No. It doesn't stop you from inviting others to Canada in the future. No. On the other side, or on the other hand, if I, as a permanent resident or Canadian citizen, sponsor someone to come to Canada, for example, I sponsor my nephew or my niece to come to Canada, and this nephew or niece goes to be a burden onto the government. For example, they go on social welfare or social assistance, social welfare or social assistance. Either term is correct. Then it is on me. It will affect me sponsoring others in the future. I would not be able to sponsor other family members in the future until that family member whom I sponsored gets off social assistance, and I pay all the social assistance money collected from the government back to the government.